All right, so I don't know what happened. I was trying to get it to go the other way, but it didn't. But anyways, I'm up here at the Diddy trial. Just got out of the courtroom on a brief break, and the next witness that is about to testify just pled the fifth. He got on the stand. They had him basically invoke his Fifth Amendment, and because he invoked his Fifth Amendment, they gave him immunity, which forces him to testify. It's a guy by the name of George Kaplan. I'm not really sure his role with Diddy. I think someone said that he was like a former personal assistant or something like that. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see why Mr. George needed to invoke his Fifth Amendment. Now, right now, the person that's currently on the stand is a doctor by the name of Dawn Hughes, and she basically is talking about the different reasons why a person would stay in an abusive relationship, the reasons why they would keep going back, the reasons why trauma and things like that would like jog their memory and make them recall different things, and how there would be like different triggers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna definitely keep you guys updated on the goings on that's going on up here at this Diddy trial, and share with y'all what's happening. Let me see, how do we start the day? Hey, how you doing? It's like it's sprinkling out here in New York. So it's cold, it's sprinkling, and all of that. Do you want to talk about the trial? No? Okay. I gotta find somebody that want to talk about the goings on that's going on. Hey y'all. It's a lot of whole lot of happening out here. But let me show y'all what's going on. Hey. We got people. We got Armand over here. Huh? I was trying to walk around.
It's cold as shit out here, y'all.
It's
So
hella
how you think
cold.
today? You don't Cuddy not coming today.
Yeah, he's coming tomorrow.
So how you think it's going?
It's dragging today.
Yes, we gotta. I'm gonna have to really pull out, squeeze some juice out of today.
Yeah, it's really dragging today. But what you think about the guy who just came on that invoked his Fifth Amendment and that just took immunity?
Cool.
George.
I didn't see George.
He just got on right now and invoked his Fifth Amendment.
We missed that. That happened today?
You mean George Kaplan?
Yes, it just happened.
What did he say?
He
He went on the stand?
Yes. He said that he invoked his Fifth Amendment and that they had his lawyer. It just happened right now before we came out. Did you leave out early?
Like maybe 5 minutes before we went to break. But weren't they crossed?
Weren't they crossing in the lady?
As soon as she got off the stand, George Kaplan, they called him in, they called his attorney in, they put him on the stand. He invoked his Fifth Amendment. They asked him because of whatever, was he gonna answer any questions? He said no, he's not gonna incriminate himself. And the government gave over papers to his lawyer to review, and they gave him immunity. So they said, now that you have immunity, you have to basically testify truthfully, because now you're covered by immunity. So he's going on after the
Okay.
Don
So
lady.
who is he?
He's a marketing rep in sports and entertainment. I'm assuming he must have did some kind of marketing for Diddy. But I knew something was happening, because when he got out the car, he went like this. Look. Hiding down there, hiding. So we're like, is that Mr. Kaplan? He's hiding. Finally, he comes out and he's trying to hide his face. So he was obviously afraid to be seen or associated
Oh.
Yeah, so he
So it's a
definitely.
lot of motherfuckers with immunity though. They all got
Right.
immunity. James David definitely had immunity.
He said he had a proffer. He didn't want to say
That
it.
motherfucker had immunity
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
He said, you gotta ask my lawyer. I don't know. They gave me some type of proffer, like, you know you got immunity. But he didn't want to answer what he did to the chef lady.
Yeah, did you choke her? Come on, I grabbed her head. They told her to stay in her fucking lane.
What you think about the Punisher?
You know, I thought he was gay. But you know what? I mean, I like the Punisher. I feel like he was cool. I feel like everybody is traumatized though. I feel like Don is traumatized, the Punisher is traumatized, Cassie is traumatized. That lady, what's her name that just got off the stand? Hughes. Don Hughes. Yeah, I think that every one of the witnesses that testified are under that umbrella of the
fog memory, the fragmented memory, the trauma, the triggers.
That the only thing is the defense is going to try to say, well, you have all this experience, all this expertise, so girl, without knowing any of this case, how can
y'all
anybody
hear
take
him?
your word for these people or anybody in this case being traumatized when you've done no research on anybody in this case? So it really has no validity here.
Right, but I think the government was trying to say like, oh, we're gonna have like there won't be no biases with the information, so it's like blanket.
But as a juror, but they're saying like, how can a juror take your word for it when you do all this extensive research and forensic research
Oh, dang, I didn't even realize
to
he had
determine if
music
someone
playing.
is traumatized by abuse, but you know nothing about this case. You know nothing about this case, so you can't. So no one should be able to say that these are victims here.
Right. Because you
haven't
haven't
assessed
sat with
them.
them.
You haven't done
assessed
nothing.
them. You don't know if they lying or
So you
not.
just talking
They
general
could
statements.
they could fabricate their story and make up stuff, embellish stuff.
And then two, the prosecution is here. You're here for them because we're in the trial right now, so they want you leaning towards them. So there's a level of skepticism that you have to have in these situations too. And I think that was a message also for the jury to say like, hey, understand that she's for the prosecution, so they're gonna paint the narrative for you to lean that way.
Right. But you understand that she ain't sat down with them, she ain't evaluated them, she don't know if they lying or not, they could be embellishing, they could be, doing all those things. It was dragged out to get that information, but that's basically what was said. It's over here sprinkling and it's cold and it's time to go back in because the judge only gives 30 minutes for lunch, and by the time you come out and come back
we gotta go back now.
It's time to go back. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. We have to go back, and so I'll keep y'all updated. Y'all stay tuned, and I'll see y'all on the next video. And hopefully we get some juice from the guy who invoked his Fifth Amendment and has immunity. I'm very interested to see what he has to say, but right now it's like the DV expert that's up there and she is telling why a person would go back, why they keep it, all that. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.